Hey everyone, my name is Kaons, and I hate you! Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not sure what's scarier, this video or my, facial hair. You decide. I just got back from a yard sale. You know, those things in neighborhoods where you buy junk from people that they no longer need. Did you know that I go outside? Not often, but sometimes it, tends to happen. Anyway, I found something cool there. A copy of Super Mario World. And get this, it was only $1. Now, I know the condition isn't great, I get that. The label is completely missing and a piece of paper is in place of it reading Mario Game in poor handwriting. Also, the guy who sold it to me, he, looked kinda shady. He was wearing one of these trying to cover his face. Why would he want to do that? That's weird. He did say the game was Super Mario World though, so I'll take his word for it. Also, he was nice enough to sell me this bag of salt. It was kinda pricey though, but my salt shaker is running low, so, I mean, I'll take it. It has a very odd smell to it though. Holy shit! For legal reasons, it was actually salt. Anyway, let's test this game out. I love Super Mario World. Ah, fuck. Creepypastas. We got Jeff the Killer, Slender Man, we've all heard of them. There's also a large subcategory of creepypastas. And when I say large, I mean large. Like, a huge majority of creepypastas fall into this category. Video game creepypastas. Creepypastas based on video games. We've all seen these too. Ben Drowned, Sonic EXE, they're all very silly looking back in them, but when I was in middle school, these, kept me up at night. I still cannot believe I was Jeff the Killer for Halloween. Fun fact, one of the first items you'll find in my closet is the wig I used. I still can't believe how easily I found this, what the fuck? While middle schoolers find them entertaining, for the most part, these stories suck. They're poorly written, all extremely cliche, however, there are some gems here and there. But I can't act like it's the majority of video game creepypastas, or creepypastas in general. For the most part, they're bad. And don't even get me started on the creepypasta fanbase. I mean, to be fair, I could use this point about almost any community. Still quite a horrendous fanbase. I hate you can be found on the Bad Pasta Wiki. Here is how this brilliant piece of literature starts off. This isn't one of those haunted game stories. At no point are you going to hear me claim something within the game spoke to me, reacted to my words, or forced me to punch myself repeatedly in the face. No, this isn't about a haunted game or a game doing something impossible, or even something it shouldn't have. This isn't about a glitch or a hidden satanic message, and at no time did I phone Nintendo headquarters only to have my questions answered with hushed whispers or anguished screams. This story is about a game feature I don't think anyone else has unlocked. That's it. Alright, so this guy is claiming that all this stuff, all this creepy, epic, haunted stuff was put into the game by Nintendo. Now, let me ask this. What the fuck could Nintendo possibly gain from doing this? Scaring little kids, yeah, that is one great marketing technique. So, to summarize, this story is about a guy who received a computer as a birthday gift in 1996, and he liked to emulate Super Mario World. Okay, setting this story in the past now, aren't we? Now, I get Super Mario World is an old game, but I feel like a lot of stories just do this to add extra creepy points. I remember when I was a kid, emulation kinda popped off in the early 2000s. I remember messing around with Z-SNES then. Why couldn't the story be set around that time? Nah, we have to do 1996 because that makes it scarier or something. I get it, you couldn't make a creepy story about a modern game. Just try to imagine Super Bloody Odyssey. It just doesn't work. But 1996? Who the fuck was emulating SNES games in 1996? So apparently SNES emulators existed as early as 1994, which actually gives me the idea to make a history of emulation video. But come on, I don't buy that emulating SNES games is a common thing back then, okay? You would have just bought an actual Super Nintendo. Anyway, moving on. So, this kid was obsessed with Super Mario World and claims he must have beaten the game thousands of times. Each time he beat the game faster and faster. Ooh, we got a speedrunner on our hands. Watch out, Louie. Watch out, Furious. Watch out, Seth Bling. The kid from I Hate You is leagues ahead of you guys. Watch out. The kid noticed something odd when he entered the ghost ship. A blind Boo. It had no visible eyes. Then he noticed a misplaced key and keyhole, and he thinks he broke the ROM from overuse. Yeah, that's how that works, yeah. I hate it when my ROMs break from overuse. That's just so annoying. So to summarize the rest of the story, the ROM is spooky, yada yada yada. Ersanio, God, I'm horrible with names, is that right? This guy made an actual ROM based off this creepypasta. Now, I can commend this guy's work. He had to actually read this guy's epic story in depth and build an entire ROM hack off that. You couldn't pay me enough to do that. Let's take a look at it. Viewer discretion is advised. Don't say I didn't warn ya, this is some spooky shit. Nintendo presents... Same title screen, except for the fact that the guy who made it credits himself. Same intro message. This truly is some spooky shit. So, when you select a file, whichever one you choose doesn't matter because there's no saving this hack anyway, you go through the intro message and then you're already at the sunken ghost ship. You can't turn back and go to another level either, you're locked there. Spooky. Enter the stage, the question mark block will do nothing. you'll find the blind boo and misplaced key and keyhole as mentioned in the story. You can't move the boo and there's no way of actually entering the pipe, so your only option is to actually, put the key in the keyhole. Once you do that, the Bowser thing in the map will start leaking hyper-realistic blood from his eyes. Next level you go to is, oh god, no, and Mario's spray in the map is making a scared expression. You're in this castle type level and you'll find a bunch of more blind boos, weird looking bullet bills, and large boos. I hate you! Why won't you die? An underwater room is next. A bunch of thwomps are in here with more hyper-realistic blood. I can't look! Next are these dead Marios that come out of the spikes and start chasing you while you're swimming. God, I hate when that happens. Oh yeah, and you're invincible for whatever reason, by the way. Creepy looking mushroom. In the actual story, the guy is too afraid to even touch it. What a fucking pussy. I did the honors and touched it. You die, and oh god, you're next! With the Ron Yor. Everything in the map turns to blood. The blood is very spooky. That's all that happens, and then you have to play that level again. Son of a bitch. I was curious if anything happened if you touched it a second time, but nope. I wasted my time. Enter the big red doors and Luigi comes out. Sup, bro? Oh, you thought Koopa worked alone? I know I already gave props to the creator of this hack, but I gotta do it again. This custom-made fight is really cool. It's really cool to see all this creative stuff people can hack into this old game. So you fight Luigi, you have to jump on him and lower his health bar. It's not the hardest thing. I can understand why some may find it difficult, but it's really not that big of a deal. I took quite a few hits here, but I eventually killed him. Is he still alive? I don't know. I guess he is. He turns around when you do. Huh. Maybe he's passed out? He's looking down, the health bar disappears, and you suddenly have a cape feather. Now, what do you do next? Swipe him, of course. The green man falls into the lava and says, oh god no, and dies. Poor Luigi. The end. Mario is angry, Peach is crying, and Luigi is dead. To be completely honest, I think the actual Mario World ending screen is creepier. The image to this day is still pretty unsettling. Now, you may think I'm done with this game, but that's where you'd be wrong. Now, it's time to speedrun it, of course. Of course. You may think, come on, that's easy, but I'm gonna say, shut up, you've never seen platforming challenge like this before. Here we go. Oh wait, Mario World runs start at minus 2.20 seconds, so let's set that up. Alright, now here we go. Ooh, look at that optimal key in keyhole thing. That pipe jump, man. Solid. I avoid the thwomp because it saves 5 frames. This was fully intentional if you weren't aware. Made it to the doors, and yeah, this is where the actual challenge comes in. I beat Luigi and ended up with a time of 3 minutes and 43 seconds. I bet I could easily save like 10 seconds here in this fight if I actually cared, but I'm speedrunning a ROM hack based on a creepypasta. Do you seriously think I give a shit?